Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadamba Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam377. As you may remember, the servants were telling tales about Usha to her father. We've been guarding her very carefully, but somehow a man has entered the inner chambers, and we are afraid he's been there for quite some time. We were not sure till now, but we know for certain there is a man in the palace, and we thought it our duty to inform you. It is up to you to do what you will. Banasura rushed to the apartments of Usha. His coming was so sudden that he was able to find out what was happening. He found Aniruddha, the grandson of Krishna, was sitting on the cot with his daughter, and they were playing a game of dice. For a moment, Bana was taken aback with the handsomeness of the young men. Aniruddha was quickly surrounded by guards, and he tried to fight with them and with Bana too. Seeing that it would be hard to capture this young man, Bana used the Nagapasha and bound up the offending young lover of his Usha, and took him captive in spite of Usha's weeping remonstrances. In the meantime, Dwarka was sunk in woe. The people in the palace could not find the young prince anywhere, and try as they might, they were unable to find him. They had no clue as to where he had gone or what had happened to him. 4 months passed by. To the presence of Krishna came Narada, who was welcomed eagerly by the brothers. They honored him as was his due, and after he was seated in a high seat, Narada looked at them and asked them, "You are all looking preoccupied. Something seems to be worrying you. What has happened?" Krishna said, "Of course you know why we are worried. But because you have to ask, you are asking us, my lord." Narada smiled at Krishna and continued, "It is about my grandson, Aniruddha. One night he suddenly disappeared, and so many days have passed, and still we have not been able to locate his whereabouts. Only you can help us. Please tell us, where is he?" "I know where he is," said Narada. "Where?" asked Krishna and Rama eagerly. "Where is he?" "He is captive," said the rishi. "Banasura has tied him up with the Nagapasha, and Aniruddha is in captivity." "But how can that be possible, my lord?" asked the Yadava brothers in surprise. "He has no quarrel with Banasura. He does not even know that such a person exists." "You're right," said Narada. "Aniruddha has no quarrel with Bana, but Banasura is highly incensed with Aniruddha." They were silent for a moment. Then Krishna said, "There is evidently a story behind this captivity of the youngster. Please tell us what happened, my lord." "I came just for that. I'm sure you will enjoy the story," said Narada, and told them about how Usha dreamed of Aniruddha, about her laments, and about Chitraleka's attempt to find out who the young man was, about the painting of the portraits, and he elaborated on it. He smiled mischievously and said, "Krishna, when Chitraleka painted your picture, Usha said he was very much like this, but he is much more handsome and much younger." Krishna said, "Balarama, evidently your days of charm are all over. Your grandson is more handsome," according to a girl in the Asura house. Krishna smiled at his words and looked at Narada as if asking him to proceed. Narada then told them about how Chitraleka carried away the young prince to please her friend, and about how Bana came to know of it and rushed into the Antapura to find Usha and his grandson Aniruddha playing a game of dice. Balarama laughed loudly, and Krishna was equally amused to hear about the escapade of Aniruddha. After a while, they became serious and said, "But we have to go now and rescue our young gallant." 240, the attack on Bana's city. Krishna collected a large army and marched toward Shonitapura. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.